Okay guys, so in this next series of videos, I'm going to be doing a deck building challenge against my mate Dan. The rules are we can open up 5 packs of any set that we choose. From that, we must pick an archetype or pick a set of cards out of those and then build a deck around those. And we've each got a £15 budget to be able to build that deck. So this is like a super budget deck challenge, really. You'll remember in my last series of videos, I built a megalith deck, and if you guys can like and subscribe. When I hit 500 subscribers, I'm actually going to be giving away a 27 card megalith deck core. So hopefully one of my lucky subscribers will be winning that and they can build their own megalith deck. But yeah, this is a new challenge and it's going to be building a deck out of Phantom Rage in my case, and then I'll be bringing you guys sort of what Dan's chosen, and yeah, we'll be playing these off against each other. So that's enough of the chat. Let's get down to opening some packs and getting some pulls. So I'm going to start off with my first pack, and I'm just going to see what I pull. So let's have a look what we've got. So, Paralis Empress of the Blossoms, so we've got a plant type. Raider's Unbreakable Mind. Banquet of Millions. Now, I've heard a little bit about this. So, banish any number of cards from your extra deck face down and banish the same number of random face down cards from your opponent's extra deck. Until the end phase, you can only activate 1 Banquet of Millions per turn. That seems all right. So, okay, it's going to bin out some of his extra deck until the end of his turn. Obviously, mine ends up banished and just gone. So, that might be something that, if he's very heavily extra deck slanted, could mess up his strategy. Got a Dark World card, so target 1 level 4 or lower Fiend monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Discard 1 Fiend monster. You can only activate 1 charge into the Dark World per turn. So that is actually something that could fit into quite a few decks. We've got a XYZ monster. So I've got Raider's Knight. 2 level 4 Dark monsters. This card is always treated as a Phantom Knight. So we've got some Phantom Knights in this set. That could be something interesting. Obviously, we've had the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardishi coming clear of the ban list at the start of the month. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens with that. I've got a Link monster, which is Tri-Brigade. That's quite interesting. I believe the Tri-Brigade are quite an interesting set. We could be looking at a Fur Hire deck. So, yeah, that's something that's worth looking at. Penguin Brave. I'm probably not going to use that one. I'm not going to lie. Got Dogmatica in this set, so that's something I can consider as well. And Tactical Trapper. So this is a Fiend. This could be something that could match with my Raider's Knight. If this card's normal or special summoned, I can banish 1 trap from my deck and increase this card's level by 1. If I'm looking at XYZing into Raider's Knight, that might not be that useful. I can target 1 trap in either graveyard and banish it. That can be useful, especially if it's something that's heavily graveyard based. And I can set 1 of my banished normal traps. That's not a bad little card to possibly go for. So those two may well match together, so I'll just pop those together and I'll get on with opening my next pack. So we've got Trap card, 1 or 8. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 1 or 8, add it to your hand. That's not bad. Or special summon it. So yeah, that's going to be pretty useful. That possibly gives me a special summon, maybe give me a bit of an extension to my board. Arcana reading. Toss a coin. I'm never that fan on a gamble card, but we'll see what it does. So toss a coin and apply the effect. If a light barrier is in your field zone, it's a bit specific. I'm probably not going to use that one. I've got another charge into a Dark World, so I'm going to put those two together because they may come in handy. Another Banquet of Millions. So again, we'll match those off. It means we might be working up towards a bit of a play set with those. That could be useful. Got Virtual World. So, level 3 monster is normal or special summon to your field. While this card's in your graveyard, you can special summon it. So yeah, that could be something to work towards a turbo. And I can special summon as a tuner, which, yes, this could be fairly useful. So I'm just going to pop that to one side because Virtual World is something that I'd consider for this deck. UAs, not that keen on UAs. Don't like them as an archetype, so yeah, I'm probably not going to be using those. Dual Avatar Defeating Evil. Target one dual avatar monster you control. Target one card your opponent controls and destroy them. Could be something that's handy. I've got another Virtual World. So Virtual World Shell Jar Jar. 2 level 3 monsters. Once per turn I can detach one material from this card. Target one face-up monster I control. It cannot be destroyed by battle until the end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn after damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster while you have 2 or more monsters in your graveyard with the same original type and attribute, you can banish that opponent's monster. So that could be something that's useful. That could be something the Virtual World could really take into advantage. So I'm going to put that with my Virtual World card that I've already got. And another Tri-Brigade. So yeah, we'll drop that over there. Go for the next pull. Okay, see what we've got. So, free range monsters. During the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon or set one monster. That could be handy. Something that's a board extender. Yeah, I'm going to drop that up there. Keep an eye on that one. I've got Mutant Fusion. Now, I know there's a good chunk of mutants in this set, so we'll see what else we pull. I can fusion summon one mutant monster from my extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from my hand or field. If my opponent's activated a card or effect this turn, I can use up to one monster from my deck and graveyard as fusion material. So, yeah, that could be working towards getting fusion monsters out. And I've not done a huge amount of fusion monsters, so that could be something that could be fairly interesting. Another mutant again. So, Psychic Effect Monster. During your opponent's main phase, if Mutant Evolution Lab is in your field zone, so I'm going to need the field spell for this, I can special summon this card from my hand. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, I can tribute this card and then banish one card from my opponent's hand or face up from the field. So something that could be a little bit of a stopper, something that can get rid of something in his turn could be useful. Jack in the Hand. Reveal 3 level 1 monsters with different names from my deck. My opponent adds 1 to their hand. I have 1 to my hand. Nah, a bit naff, not something that I'm too fussed about. Dual Avatar Fists Armored Ahago. Takes 2 dual avatar monsters. If this card is special summoned, I can target 1 attack position monster my opponent controls and destroy it. Not bad. This card cannot attack directly for the rest of this turn. Okay, so there's the downside. I can only use this effect of Dual Avatar Fists once per turn. While I control a Dual Avatar Fusion monster that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as material, all Dual Avatar Fusion monsters gain 300 attack and defense. So yeah, it's not bad. 2100 attack. Might be something that I was going for, but yeah, I'm probably not going to push for that for the fusion. I've got a Rattyraptor. I quite like the look of Rattyraptors. They're cool looking monsters, so it might be something I'll consider. If all monsters I control are Rattyraptor monsters, I can special summon this card from my hand, and I can banish this card from my graveyard and target 1 Rattyraptor spell or trap in my graveyard and add it to my hand. So yeah, that's something I consider. I quite like the look of the Rattyraptors. Magical Broker. While I control a continuous spell or trap, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Kind of handy. During my opponent's turn, I can send 1 face-up continuous spell or trap I control to the graveyard and draw 1 card. So yeah, something that can possibly get rid of something that's a bit useless in my hand and refresh my hand a little bit. Yeah, that could be handy. Got another Tactical Trapper, so I believe that I've got another one of those in here somewhere. It's up there. So that could be working towards a playset, which could be useful. And another Virtual World. So I'm going to drop that with the Virtual Worlds, and I'm going to go through what Virtual World cards I pull, and yeah, I'll see what I get. Virtual World may be something that I'm interested in. Okay, we'll see what we've got here. Raider's Unbreakable Mind. It's another PK, it's another Phantom Knights, so that is something that could be useful. Another 1 or 8. probably not something I'm going to go for. Another Empress of Blossoms, so I'll tuck that down there. Banquet of Millions, oh, there we go. I've got the play set of those. Another Myheim Lulu, so that could be working towards a play set for my virtual worlds. There's the play set of the Tri-Brigade. Dual Avatar of Defeating Evil, so that's another dual avatar spell this time, so that's something that I might work towards my dual avatars that side. Hizuni Habi, probably slaughter the pronunciation of that, but that's okay. So, cannot be used as material for fusion, link, or XYZ summons. This card normal special summon, place 6 counters on it. Once per turn during your end phase, give control of this card to your opponent. Once per turn, if control of this face-up card with counters changes, roll a 6-sided die, remove as many counters of this card as possible, up to the result. And if this card counters are removed by this effect, destroy this card. Bit of a weird one, bit of an interesting one, but maybe able to work it in somewhere. And another UA, and I'm not too fussed about UAs. They're just not my sort of thing, not something that I really like. And so I'll go to my final pack then. So this is the 5th pack of this set. Okay, we'll see what we've got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if we've got a lucky 9. Another UA, so yeah, I'm going to bin out the UA. I'm not even going to read that one. Another UA, bin that out again. Again, not even going to read it. Infernity Suppression. No cards in your hand. You can activate this card while it was set. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control an Infernity monster, negate. Not got very many Infernities here, so it's probably not something that I'm going to look at. Another Mutant card. When you activate this card, you can take 1 level 4 or lower mutant monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Not bad, could give me another monster to the field, so yeah, I'll see how that goes. Ah, we have a second dual avatar fusion monster. So that may be something that we're worth looking at. Another Dogmatica, although we've not really pulled any Dogmatica monsters. A Tri-Brigade. So we've got a Wing Beast. You can banish any number of Beast or Beast Warrior or Wing Beast monsters in your graveyard. Special summon 1 Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast Link monster from your extra deck. Okay. So that's something that could be a quick way to get into my Tri-Brigade Link monsters. Turn it again. Another Magical Booker. And my last card, Cupid 4. 4 monsters you control are monsters with 600 defense. You can special summon this card. Not bad. I can target 1 light fairy monster I control and 1 face-up monster on the field. The level of your monster becomes the other monster's level until the end of this turn. So that's something to possibly swap about levels. Could be working towards an XYZ. I assume it's going to sit very much within its own archetype, though, with it specifying the 600 defense. Okay, so that's all my pulls for my my 5 packs. So that was set of 5 Phantom Rage. I'm going to go away. I'm going to have a look at some of these cards. I'm going to see what I've pulled. And I'll update you on sort of how I'm going to go about getting a deck built for less than £15. But including what I've got in these pulls. So, yeah, I'll keep you updated in the next few videos, guys. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next video.